Hello guys, and hello to you pig that just got in my face. We are in a new world, a new wonderful world. We are in Minecraft. This is gonna be a brand new Let's Play. I literally just spawned, I let the world load up, you know, so we don't have any issues here. And yeah. I thought it would be a good idea, since my other world, I still have it, but I'll be honest, I didn't like it at all, and I'm not quite sure what it was. I don't know if it was the spawn. I traveled for literally 10,000 blocks in every direction and could not find anything to build on. So, I created this world that I promise will go more than 15 episodes this time, and I did turn on bonus chests. Yes, I did. And we have some goodies. Some goodies we have. Let's just take advantage of such goodies. Such goodies shall be taken advantage of. And I'll take advantage of these torches as well. It's going to be a little bit of a slow start, but in due time, guys, in due time, everything. Let's actually get rid of our wooden axes first. This is going to be a video series. It's going to be where we play the video game Minecraft. Look at that. That's already some pretty good terrain, and we just spawned. I literally just spawned right there. And, oh. Hello. I didn't even realize you were here. Hi. Hi. Hi very much. Okay, I promise I didn't put in a seed. I literally just spawned and here's stuff. So it has occurred to me, as of recently, that, we have a good spawn. and yeah. Another thing that has occurred to me is, I don't post entertaining videos. So, in effort to spice things up, I'm going to talk like this all the time. And who knows, maybe you guys will enjoy. Who knows, will you enjoy? I do not know. You guys are the ones that decide. I'm probably blowing out my microphone, so perhaps I should take it down a notch. Let's go. We still should get some wood. We should get plenty of wood. This is going to be boring for the first few episodes, so I apologize about that. So yeah, this is a new series. I hope you guys enjoy it. I know it's like all your other Minecraft Let's Play series, but maybe I can throw a spin on it. Maybe I can actually entertain you guys. I don't know. This is all a thing. I got a new thumbnail made for it all by myself. I have quite amateur Photoshop skills. They're actually not that bad. If I take my time and actually put some thought into what I'm making, like the thumbnail for this series, that was all done myself. It's very minimalistic, but I am very proud of it. It's the little things in life you guys are proud of, right? I'm sure you guys all understand. And that's how I am, right? If I accomplish even the smallest tasks, like today, what did I do? So I have a miniature fridge in my bedroom, right? I cleaned that out. It was all stained. It smelled nasty. Like you think something smells. This smells 50 million times worse. I can assure you. And yeah. So it smelled. It had worms, right? It had worms in it. And you guys may be wondering, why the fuck do you have worms in your fridge? That's where Taco Bell is supposed to go. Great question. So I have a gecko. This is gonna be a seamless transition into my next topic. Or one of the next ones. I have a gecko, and he likes worms, right? He likes worms that... So, when you buy worms, they're mostly called mealworms, or you can buy super worms. There's lots of different worms, right? But I feed him mostly... Hello, rabbit. That's a new thing. I feed him worms. And these worms, you can store them at, like, 70, 80 degrees without too much of a problem. So, room temperature, right? Or, you can store them at... like anywhere from 35 to 40 degrees, 45, you know, around there. It doesn't matter too much. It doesn't have to be exact. You can store them at those temperatures, and they go dormant. So they essentially go to sleep for the rest of their life if you want to keep them there. They will quite literally go to sleep for as long as you keep them in there. Every time I take them out of there, there's not a single one moving. I put my ear right up next to it, and trust me, you can hear. There's not a single one moving. Out of like all 100 of them, all 50, however much you buy, I can assure you, they do not move. So, that's why I keep them in there, so they can shut up. And you may think like, oh, worms, they're not very loud. They're not, but when you buy them from like PetSmart or that kind of stuff, they put like these very, very fine wood chips. They're not even wood chips. They're much less fibers, if you will. They're small fibrous wood chips. I'm gonna use my wooden axe on these pigs, so I'm not a wasting. Who likes to waste? Nobody. That's rude. That's bad for the environment. And someone's coming down my street with a semi-loud boombox. Boombox. Who uses the boombox anymore? Who am I? Am I a crazy person? I very well may. I think we're gonna go down in that ravine because that looked very promising, as I must say. Look at my skin. I've got no clothes, and look at my little hair up there. Isn't it on my head right here? Look at it. Isn't he adorable? I know. He's so incredibly adorable. So yeah, that's what's happening. Why are they in the sitting position all the time? Seriously. Whatever. Is that just how they look? I know rabbits like do that. They do look like that. I'm not gonna take this chest because this is gonna be marking the spawn point, I think. Actually, yeah, I'm not gonna take the chest. I'm gonna do this so we always know. I thought I heard a skeleton. Guess not. So, oops. That's gonna mark the spawn point, or at least, hopefully. I'm gonna kill this pig. I'm gonna go find a few more if I can't. Whoa, is this another ravine? I do not want to fall. That would not be necessarily a good idea. I almost fell. Ooh. Do I have Optifine? No, I don't. Completely vanilla, guys. Except for Optifine. Wow. Look at the amount of flowers. What is this biome? Where does it say this? Biome. Flower forest. That would be why. That would be why. So many different biomes in this game. Have you guys ever taken a look at like the source code or something for this game? It is really just stunning. If you guys ever want something interesting to do, go Google Minecraft source code. Well, don't Google it because you won't be able to find it. You'll maybe find a tutorial or two that will at least point yourself in the right direction to get it. Most of the source code for Minecraft is obfuscated, I believe is what it is called. I can't be too entirely sure. Oops, someone's calling me, but I don't know who that number is, so I'm gonna go ahead and just ignore that. As you do, quite casually. Do you guys ever ignore phone calls? I don't really. Whoa, don't wanna. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to go get some iron with like no tools. This is a very good idea, I can assure you. Nothing can go wrong. Can I make it? I can. Anything below me, there is not. So, can I do it? I can do it. And I have done it. I can do it. You guys can do it. So, glitch. I am in a snapshot at the moment, by the way. Visual glitch, not physical glitch. There's two different types, apparently. This is cool. Talk about coolness. You guys are cool. You all are. Only because you watch my videos. Okay. So, I believe that I have some issues right off the bat. I need some coal. That would be an issue that I need to talk about. So, I don't know how long these first episodes are going to be. Just fucking live with it. Quite honestly. That's putting it bluntly. But, yeah, live with it. Jeez. So, here we have some coal, which we will use to, 1, make torches, and 2, make a furnace so we can cook up our food that we have gotten. I feel like I'm going so slow, but it's all about the journey, guys. It is all about the journey. It's not where you're headed. Well, actually, it kind of is, because it's all about the journey to the place. Is it? Well, yeah. So, wait, if you do this... Oh, okay, nah. I thought I figured it out. There are many glitches in this. If you go up there, maybe I'll show you guys before the end of this episode. Who knows? Don't quote me on it. Don't do it. If you go up there and you, like, punch some tall grass, you guys will see that, there's kind of like a texture glitch, almost, where it thinks it is, like, tall roses or something. And, yeah, I'd have to show you for you guys to understand, but yeah. So that was weird. It was like a half exhale and then like half miniature burp. I don't know what that is. You guys probably think I'm like a 4-year-old because I made that sound. Sorry. So yeah, that's what's going on in my life. So I have a few topics. I meant to make a standalone video on this, but quite honestly, I don't think it's really needed because it is a huge topic, but it's more or less community related, and I try to stay away from those unless they're extra juicy. Extra. Some spider just completely fucked up here, to put it in the nicest terms. Not really. Alright, so few housekeeping things. Let's make all this into wood. I don't even have a sword, so that's not a good idea, really, exactly. So yeah, let's talk about White Boy while I do some housekeeping stuff. He, if you guys don't know, I'm gonna just kind of summarize it. Him and his girlfriend, Kelly, or K-pop as she's known as, live in Illinois, which just happens to kind of have extremely strict gun laws. Essentially, is literally what it boils down to. And they were both arrested. They were convicted, but then they got let out like a day. They were literally in jail for a little bit over 24 hours. I promise that was not a fart. That was me moving in my chair. I swear to God, even though I don't believe in him. Oh my, don't get mad at me. So yeah. They live in Illinois. They got swatted, right, essentially. We're gonna assume it's a bomb threat. Who knows, really? We're just gonna assume it was a bomb threat. What is over there? Nothing of importance. We're gonna assume it's a bomb threat because they almost all are. And yeah. Hello, spider, I hear you. Don't do me like that. And essentially, they brought in a drug-sniffing dog of some sorts, and there's some more coal. I'm gonna go up in there and get it. And they found weed, right? Essentially, and it was anywhere from 30 to 500 grams was what the felony was for. Now, Jesus, you would think that they have something in between 30 and 500 grams that they can arrest people for half as much time. Like, seriously, man. It's either, it seems like just a big heaping pile of shit, quite honestly, and that's a really low thing to arrest someone for. I mean, it's weed. I realize it is a lot. It's not meant to be broken. It's a dumb law, but it's not meant to be broken. And, you know, so my mind has been opened recently. So, I go to school, obviously, like most people do. Let's take this wonderful stuff. And my mind has been open to this guy. He used to live in Dubai for 4 years, essentially. I'm saying essentially a lot. I'm sorry. He used to live in Dubai for 4 years, and he was saying that their walls, they're not standard block walls or just fences around your house, right? Your premises that you live in. What would happen is they have concrete walls, or they might have block walls too, but they wouldn't be, you know, standard 6 feet high or 6.5 feet, whatever they are in Arizona for us, or whatever state you live in. Theirs can be 15, 20, 25 feet tall. He used to live in Dubai, right? And all those Arabic. Let's call it Arabic. Let's call them Arabic so people don't get mad at me. All those Arabic type places tend to follow the same trend. Not all of them, so don't think I'm stereotyping. But most of them, they tend to follow that. And you can, literally, they have a rule. You can do whatever the fuck you want if it is behind those walls or inside those walls, right? 'Cause you can't see a woman with those things over their head. I'm sorry, I'm sounding ignorant for not knowing what else to call them, but yeah. So without those things on their heads, they can't be seen in public, right? They'll do stuff to them. I don't know what, they just will. And so you can quite literally do whatever you want behind those block walls or whatever they are. And I almost kind of like that, right? I don't agree with, you can only have a girlfriend behind those walls, blah, blah, blah. I don't like that at all. But I do understand that you can do whatever the fuck you want behind those walls. And I really like that idea. United States of America, come on. Let's just adopt that shit. It's been a long time cometh. Nobody cares anymore, Who cares about weed? There are very little... If you want to slightly, ever so slightly damage your body, go right ahead. I don't care, right? Most people don't. I feel like this is the pretty normal thing to take on it, the neutral path. But quite honestly, I don't care if you smoke weed. I don't care if you damage your body. Why? Because lack of better terms, it's not my body. I don't give a fuck about you, and you don't give a fuck about me. I know you don't. So just do whatever the fuck you want. I'll do whatever the fuck I want, given that it's not hurting anyone. I'm a huge advocate of that, too. You can do whatever you want that is dangerous, but the minute it starts endangering other people, for example, drunk driving, I have a huge problem with it. And going off on that tangent just for a second, drunk driving, everyone says that they will never do it, but I can damn well assure you I will never do it. Because, Jesus. Now, there has to be a fine line of, well, what if you've just had a small sip, right? I suppose that's fine, but then there's the other thing of, what if you just had one drink, right? What if you just had one shot? No, man. The second you start trying to push yourself to drive, the minute you start advocating for yourself, nah, I've only had one. If you're getting there, no. If you're trying to kind of... What is the word I'm looking for? If you're trying to convince yourself... That was a simple word and I couldn't think of it. If you're trying to convince yourself that you are okay to drink and drive, you're not okay. Because you've had just too much. I don't care if it's one more sip over than what you should have. You shouldn't even be thinking about drinking and driving. And if you are, then you damn well shouldn't be drinking and driving. First off, let's go down here. And yeah, so, I mean, drinking and driving, I mean, this isn't a good thing to bring up, but look at Yodi Slaya. Man, he had a great life. He had kids. I'm not saying anything was his fault. I don't even remember, really. That shit killed. I know that the person that was driving was drunk, and that, quite honestly, is irresponsible. Once again, I don't want to touch on the Yodi Slayer thing, but if you even think about that, it is so very irresponsible. And yeah, so I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and check. I'm gonna go check on what my dogs are barking at. Be right back. Alright, sorry for that, guys. I just wanted to make sure no one was gonna come in and stab me. They very well may be, but I just looked out the front of my house and saw no one. So, the back door is open, so someone still could be trying to kill me. But, if that happens, then, I don't know, man. I don't know. So, I don't know what we were talking about. I think Yodi Slayer, but I think I had everything to say on that on just about all my topics. I got off topic, but quite honestly, you guys don't want to hear the rest of that anyways, so, yeah. Hope you guys like the music in the background. I turned it on just ever so slightly in the options. And hopefully you guys enjoy the small amount of music. Let's carry on down here. Find a spider to kill and kill him. And yeah. Oh, actually, the white boy thing. I never quite covered that completely. So yeah, he got arrested. He was in there for about a day. His girlfriend, Kelly, K-pop, got arrested as well. Right, same amount of time for white boy. They haven't came out and said anything publicly really, except for Better Call Saul, playing it off, which is great. I mean, if you can't laugh at yourself, you can't have fun with yourself. Take that as you will. But in all seriousness, I truly believe that you got to be able to laugh at yourself. If you can't, then yeah. I mean, is my brightness on moody? I feel like it is. No, it is not. I know a few people that are just so stale, and you got to be able to laugh at yourself. More about them in future episodes, maybe. Who knows? Remind me. If you guys do remind me about a guy named David. I'll give you, not David as in the one that you've seen in my videos, the one that I play TF2 with every so often. Not that one. Completely different one. So yeah. But white boy got arrested, all that shenanigans. Who knows what's going on with him? And yeah, there's all that to be said, I guess. Perhaps I don't have anything really to be said about it. I mean, he got arrested, and he's never gonna do it again, or at least that's what he says. Who knows? He's gonna do it and never get caught with it, or he's gonna do it and get caught. Hello, hello, how are you? I have just found the motherfucking place to die, for one, and place to store all my iron. So let's do some shit. Great, we're in a great spot. Let's not fuck this up. Because I am fucking great at that shit. Don't we both know it? Let me get some real person blocks. That's not real person blocks. Let me teach you. So we found a skeleton spawner. Great. We're gonna have bones, unlimited, everything, and we're gonna be motherfucking high rollers. That's what we're gonna be. Am I gonna fuck this up? I'm great at fucking shit up. I really am. So, yeah, that's what happened with White Boy. I mean, best of luck to him, you know. That's really all I have to say about that. I don't really have anything else to say, to be honest. And yeah. What I am gonna do, though, is F3, F2, in case I do get in a pinch. Let me just fucking kill these fags. These fag fuckers. Yes, I got it with just about zero conflicts. So great, we have a skeleton spawner, guys. Our coordinates are pretty close to spawn, so literally I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build my base around the middle of this spawner. I know this is quite quick, and that's how I always end up not liking my stuff, but this is pretty cool. I built the base once revolving around the spawner where everything was kind of in a spherical shape, or square shape, and it just revolved around this, and that was pretty cool. So I think I'll do that. Once again, F3, F2. It is a skeleton spawner, so it'll be bones and bows, which, in my opinion, that's the best type of spawner, are bones, because you can get basically unlimited flowers, unlimited trees, unlimited food, basically. You just have to AFK at the farm. So that is quite good, I promise. I didn't even put in a seed. So yeah. Let's go up here, up here, up here. And do yawn. Nah, I'm not even gonna go for that, because I really don't want to fuck up. Let's also go over here. And adventure. That was not really a long way down, but I don't want to go and go down there. What level are we at? Low enough to start finding diamonds. That's where we are. And high enough to still find a reasonable amount of coal. Oh, crap. He found me the second I got in his way. Great job, Mojang. On the cuff. Hi. Bye. No, not bye. You exploded. Alright, I thought there was iron here. Man, this stuff I can confuse with the iron quite easily, if I do say so myself. So, yeah. I really like that spawner. We're gonna definitely do something with that. I'm really excited about that. Really am. I'm just gonna grab this coal. What else do I have to talk about? I'm gonna talk about one more thing, then I think we're gonna go in the next episode. And yeah. So I always talk about being bored, or at least I do at home. Like, I could even talk about it right now if I had to. I'm bored. Before I recorded this, I was extremely bored. I'm still kind of bored doing this, but that's regardless. But I don't want to go back to school. And something about school, it's not even, I actually kind of like learning, right? I like listening to the teacher talk. I'd rather stay home all day, don't get me wrong. But for what it is, it really, really isn't that bad. School's just fine. It's just the people don't make it fine. I go to a school where most of the people there do actually enjoy and value learning. Because I realize that around the world, not everyone has the ability to learn, right? Just education isn't on the top of the priority list. You know, they might go to school for the equivalent of 3 years, right? They might learn how to do basic reading and writing, basic math that everyone needs to know. You know, multiplication, subtraction, division, and then after that, who the fuck cares about square roots? Who cares about what a plus b equals? Who cares about, you know, the hypotenuse of a triangular prism? Like, who the fuck cares, man? To put it blatant, I value learning, and the people there. It's the people I sit by in some classes. Half my classes I actually really enjoy because I sit by my friends and all that. And I realize you're gonna get dealt a really shitty hand, but I have a hard time concentrating. Almost, I really do, especially when I don't particularly like who I sit next to. And I realize that they give you seating charts. Half my classes don't give seating charts, and thankfully it's the ones that I have all my friends in. But the ones who do, man, does that annoy me. And yeah, like, geez, I almost seem like for half the people, they would focus better if you trusted them where they could sit. And if you can't trust them, you just move them. That should be what every teacher does. It really should be. Because some people like me, they can't concentrate when they're placed next to certain people. Sometimes, like, I'll be honest, I'll take the loner position here. If I don't have any of my friends in one of these classes, I'd rather just sit by myself because I prefer it. Once again, call me a loner, but I much rather like it. Any diamonds over here? No, not that I can see. So yeah, that's kind of the shitty thing, but I don't know, I just like being by myself. I don't like working with groups. I know that's a thing everyone's gonna have to combat eventually in life. I'm gonna die. I know I am, but let's hope I don't. Nothing above me. There is, but who cares? There is iron, which I'm gonna try and get. So I know I'm gonna have to work with people that I don't like all the time, but for the time being, man, it really just sucks. I hate working with people. I have a hard time with it. For just reasons that don't need to be said, you know. Nobody likes working with anybody, really. And yeah, so that's that. But other than that, I do enjoy school. I'm one of the people that actually kind of enjoys school. I complain about it, but at the end of the day, I know it's not that bad, and I shouldn't be complaining, because there are people that have it much, much worse, you know. And yeah, and one way to make you feel better, even though if this isn't the case, if your life is in a really shitty spot, and just always say to yourself, you know, someone has it much worse. And even though someone might have it not too much worse, just say it to yourself, because it'll remind you to not complain and to keep your head up almost. I know it does for me. I have a pretty fortunate life, so it actually applies to me. But if you're just feeling down, just say, you know what? Someone has it much harder than me. I shouldn't be complaining at all. Look at the people in Africa, right? They barely have one meal a day, and at that, you know, it's a handful, right? And it's of rice. I mean, Jesus, and they barely get education. 90% of their day is just spent moving their house, you know, because it got overrun by a herd of buffaloes. I'm making shit up, but the point is there's always someone who has it much worse than you, except for the person who has it the worst, which you're never gonna find because it's constantly changing. So yeah, that's what I think about all that. That's a way to just do shit, get things off your mind. Let's go over here, see what's over here, grab these last amount of things, and we're gonna go ahead and end it, I think. And then we're gonna build that skeleton spawner and build our base around this place so we can actually do some fun stuff, or at least hopefully. Who knows though? Let me just place this. Let's get out of the way so the skeletons don't fucking explode. I mean, how do skeletons explode exactly? I've never seen that. I meant creepers. I'm sorry. Let's kill this guy. Check for diamonds. We see that they're none. Not get blown up or anything that is able to happen in the Minecraft. Grab this lapis. And maybe this redstone too. I had to mine 2 blocks just to get that much redstone. Wow, man. Whoa. Little baby fucker. He's a fucker. He fucks people for a living. Not really. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do... I'm so nervous, guys. I think what I'm gonna do is... try to get out of here alive, for one. I am going to end this episode, and while the camera's off, I'm just gonna explore around just a little bit. I'm gonna go find what I can without dying. And then next episode, we're going to meet up, and we're going to go to that spawner again. And we, my friends, we're going to build our base around that spawner. I think that can look really, really nice. And I'm excited for it. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed, please leave a like as always. It really does help me out, whether you think of it, whether you think so or not. It is always very, very much appreciated. Leave a favorite if you really did enjoy it. And other than that, guys, I'll see you in the next episode.
To change and then it's over, but it'll be alright.